Good evening. How are you, Zagabans? Sons and daughters of Seer all over the world. I hope you are blessed and I hope you are taking care of yourselves during this corona time. If you have just joined me, I want you to know that you are blessed. You are so blessed. So join me this time. So blessed. I don't know where you are watching me from. Good evening. I just want to say thank you to all the people that are following Seer, that are supporting Seer from all over the world. Those people who say, Seer, you are always saying the truth. We love the work you are doing. You know, it's not easy to do something that everyone is afraid of doing. Everyone is afraid of saying. It's not easy to do those things. It's not easy to come in a world that is a world that is full of religion. It's not easy to come and speak to people and they try to change their mindset, try to bring them out of religion and create a relationship between them and God. It's not easy. It's very difficult. So I just want to thank everyone that has been supporting. You have been sending me so many messages. You are saying, Seer, continue the work you are doing. You know, when you are playing football and you don't have supporters, you get disadvantaged. You get depressed. You don't know whether what you are playing well or you are not playing well. You usually lose the match. But when you have a lot of supporters, people who are supporting you, who are saying, Seer, what you are doing is right, you know, you feel good. You feel like the people that you are defending, they are getting your message. You feel like the people you are talking to, they are hearing what you are saying. So I'm so glad. I'm so glad that a lot of people are beginning to open their eyes. And many people are saying, Seer, we can't wait to see you once the lockdown is over. I am expecting thousands upon thousands of people from all over the world that are beginning to know and hear the truth. I am expecting them to come and see me in person immediately after the lockdown. I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you for the support. Thank you for always standing behind me. It's the support is overwhelming. That's why I feel comfortable to always come and talk to you. Now, if you have joined this broadcast, there is something important that I want us to discuss today. You must share the video. Please share the video. If you love Seer, share the video. If you love Seer, share the video. Let the whole world know that Seer is live and Seer want to say something. Seer want to speak. Seer want to speak something. And it's very important that they hear. Share the video in all the groups. Share the video on your timeline. Share it as many as possible. And secondly, I want to warn those people that are just joining us. You know that you are not a Jagaban. You hate the truth. I just want you to leave the broadcast because here we talk the truth. We are in this page. We are not talking about this and that. We speak straight to the point. We don't go left and right. We go straight to the point. So if you are here, you know that you are a cadre. Whether a prophetic cadre of a prophet or cadre of a pastor or cadre of a politician, leave the page because we don't talk about cadreism here. We don't favor anyone here. We talk about the truth. What is happening is what we are talking. So if you know that you don't love the truth, If you know that you don't believe in the truth, if you know that you want to use Bible now to deceive us, to come and challenge what I speak, please leave the broadcast. Open a page and preach about Jesus. Open a page and preach about your president or your what. Here we believe in truth. Understand what I'm talking about? We believe in truth. So if you are not truthful, if you don't believe in the truth, you just have to leave the broadcast before I start talking, because what I will be saying is going to offend you. It's going to offend your political party. It's going to offend maybe your pastor, though I don't talk about pastors. I never speak about one pastor or the other pastor. I don't talk about individuals. I talk about religion. I don't talk about this pastor, that prophet. I don't have time to talk about those things. What I speak here is religion. I speak for nation. I speak for Africa, because this is assignment I was given to come and open the eyes of African people. So if you are watching this telecast and you know that you are a cadre, you will get offended with what I will say. Please leave. Please leave. I'm talking to Jagabans. Like I always say in my church, we are not a church of Holy Ghost fire, what. I don't even have members in my church. What I have in my church are disciples. They believe me, everything that I say. So if you know that you are not a disciple, you hate the truth, you start insulting me now when I start saying the truth. Please leave in advance, so that you will not agree with me from the beginning. So there is no need watching me. Understand what I'm talking about? So today, yesterday when I woke up from the sleep, I was receiving a lot of messages, hundreds of messages on my WhatsApp, on YouTube, receiving a lot of messages from so many people. And someone is asking, is this live? It's a live program. You can see that this is a live program. Oh, someone say on free Facebook, unfortunately, I wanted to watch this program. Oh, please, what you are going to do for me, the person that commented this thing, I want you to send me a message on my WhatsApp number. You will get it from the page immediately the program is done. You send me your name and send me your account number so that I can send some money to you. God has touched me to bless you. That person that says it's on free mode and he really wanted to watch the program, send me your account number on my WhatsApp number. Is there on this page immediately after the program. And then remember that it's not everything that I'm permitted to say here. It's just that people, we are crying out up and down. PC1, why do you want to do the broadcast on YouTube? We don't have money for YouTube. That's why I say, let me come and speak to you here on Facebook so that everybody can hear what I want to say. So if not, I don't like coming to Facebook to say many things. You can see there are so many people that don't have maturity, many people that are commenting from their tummy, many people that are commenting because they have been given a campaign material. The government is giving them 20 rand. Many of them are here on Facebook. The moment I start talking, they will start commenting rubbish. But like I said, this is not for everybody. This is just for Jagabans. Those who are saying, we are proud Jagabans, we don't shake. We are going to control the world. We are going to rule the world. We are going to say the truth. And that is how it is. Those are the people I'm talking to here. So make sure you subscribe to my Facebook, YouTube page, YouTube channel, Prophet Seer CFM, so that you will be getting a live, uncensored broadcast. So yesterday I woke up and everybody saying, Seer1, Bowman Lusambo is insulting you. Bowman Lusambo is insulting you. Bowman Lusambo is insulting you. And then I managed to, someone sent me the message he posted about me. I just want you to follow what I want to say so that you understand what is happening. He posted thing insulting me. He was saying, Seer one. What was it? Let me see again. He was saying Seer one is this, Seer one is that. But one of the things, before I speak, I didn't even want to address him, because where I'm coming from Godfather's group, Godfather always tell us to say, no matter the matter, don't use a bullet meant for an elephant on a bed. So this guy is just a bed. It's nothing. I was not supposed to even be responding to him. He's a kada, you know. He doesn't know nothing. But I really needed to open the eyes of the world. I believe majority of people that are watching me are from Germany, Zambia, different kinds of the country. I want you to know the kind of leadership that Zambia is having, a country called Zambia. I was reading Bowman Lusambo. He said, the exiled prophet. Exiled prophet. You know, in the first place, Bowman Lusambo was supposed to look for somebody that is educated. If not even educated, look for somebody that is intelligent to explain to him the meaning of exile. What do you know about exile? What do you know about exile? What do you know? The Bowman Lusambo don't know what exile is. Exile means, I'm in South Africa. I was deported from Zambia back to Nigeria, and I chose to come and settle in South Africa. And I am here in South Africa. I travel to any country that I want to travel to. I was in Nigeria in December together with my family. I sat with my family, spent time with my family in Lagos. I checked all my projects. I don't have any problem with the government of Nigeria. What is exile? Exile meaning somebody running away from his country to another country. I didn't run away. I was deported from Zambia. Why? Because the government is corrupt. Give me the reason why I was deported from Zambia. They said Seer one was a threat to the public. What did I do? I didn't steal money from anybody. If there is a case that was reported against me in Zambia, if I did something bad in Zambia, if I offended anybody in Zambia, if I was a crook like he was saying, if I was a con man like he was saying, the thing that government of Zambia was supposed to do was what? Seer one, you must be arrested. I would be arrested. Seer one, you must stand trial. I will be tried. Seer one, you must go to prison. Isn't it? It was not supposed to be deported. Why was I deported? Up to now, no one in Zambia, no government official in Zambia can give one simple reason Seer one was deported. Why was I deported? Because they are corrupt. Because they are very corrupt. That's why I was deported. They don't know the reason why they deported me. Ask anybody. You that is watching me, you know law. You understand law. Tell me, if I commit a crime in your country, what's supposed to be done? I was supposed to be arrested, taken to court, and taken to prison, not deported. If you deport me for being a crook in your country, if you deport me for being a thief in your country, what then you are giving me you are giving me an opportunity. You have even given me freedom. Why? They were afraid. They were afraid. They deported me. I said it before, and I'm saying it again. Even the immigration officers that were deported me said they even gave them an instruction to say, if Seer one want to ease himself, don't allow him to put his feet on the ground. If he put his feet on the ground, he can disappear. They were afraid. Because while I was in Zambia, I was also telling them the truth. Even if I was working with them, I was telling them the truth. But because of fear. So Bowman Lusambo saying Seer one is the exiled Seer one. It means he's an illiterate. Even the person that wrote that article, I know that he's an idiot. He doesn't know how to write. He's a cadre. He doesn't know nothing. But the person that wrote that thing to him, he must sit down and reason with that person and fire that person, because that is rubbish. I'm not in exile. I go to my family. I am here in South Africa. I don't have problem with anybody. So this is where I'm having problem with that. And secondly, said I'm a common. I didn't steal from anyone. I didn't come from anybody. All my cars are my cars. All my houses are my houses. Everything that I have in Zambia, they are all mine. And he's saying Seer, stranded Seer. He says stranded Seer. Let me give you, let me say something that I want the government of Zambia to investigate today, because they are very down. I played them like football because it's full of cadres. They know nothing. You can go to, what is the name of this bank? Zanaco Bank. Zanaco Bank. That one in a pan. What is it? Is it that one in Salama? I don't know the name of that mall. I don't know the name of that mall. Tell them, how did the Seer manage to move part of his money from your bank to another account, and the account located me here? The money located me here. You can say you are not wise. A disorganized government, a cadre government. They were busy looking up and down for my properties. Some of the things I left in Zambia, I don't even want them. When you say Seer is stranded where? The investment I have, just do investigation. Go to Zanaco Bank. I'm not saying for tomorrow, for today. Go to Zanaco Bank. That mall. What is the name of that mall in Salama Park? Pam, what? How did Seer's money manage to move from his account to another account? Do that investigation. You are fools. You don't even know nothing. How I managed to move part of my money from Zambia, you don't know. Because your leadership is full of twin palm. Yes, twin palm more. There is a Zanaco Bank that is there. Ask them. How is Seer managed to move part of his money from there? Because they are fools. They know nothing. They were up and down, running up and down, but they know nothing. Bowman Lusambo said, Seer is stranded. I'm not stranded. What I have is enough. I have more. What I have, Bowman, what I have can feed your family and feed the next generation. It can feed you. What I have, go to Twin Palm and ask them from there, from Zanaco Bank. Ask questions. You're an idiot. You're a poor person. You are a cadre. Without cadre, how are you going to feed? Eh? I left too many things there. Up to now in Zambia, my things are too many. I don't want to talk about being stranded. I can never be stranded. I have more than enough. You spoke about whipping me, like beating me. Bowman, my dear idiot, as a government, you take pleasure in whipping people. You said that if Seer can come to Zambia, you whip me. Number one, what am I coming to do in Zambia now? Number two, I am not in Nigeria. I'm in South Africa. South Africa is not my country. South Africa is a South African country. South Africa actually is a SADC region, meaning I am still in your area. I want you to come to South Africa. I want you to come. Forget about spiritual power. Forget about, I won't even talk about spiritual power. I won't even do anything. Come and let's fight. Man to man. Let me teach you a lesson. What you don't know is that many people who are close to me will tell you that I'm not just a prophet. You don't know me. Let's fight man to man. Let's fight. Forget about those zealous cadres you call police officers that are following you up and down, that they don't know their work. Forget about those people that are following you up and down that don't know their work. People want to beat you. Believe me. People want to beat you. If you can go one-on-one, people will beat you. Who are you? Bowman. You say you whip me. You whip me. When I was in Zambia, I met you by movie TV when I was coming down from movie TV. Were you not shaking when you saw me? Who are you? Just because you're a minister and they gave you, you manipulate police, some cadre police that don't know their job. You manipulate them. They follow you up and down. Follow you up and down. You start beating people. People are fearing the police, not you. Minus the police. If I can catch you, Bowman, if I can catch you in South Africa, not spiritual power, me and you, because you say you whip me, I will teach you a lesson. You are an idiot. You are a fool. I'm not a Zambian. I'm a Nigerian. Understand what I'm talking about? I'm not a Zambian that, how can you say if Seer can come to Zambia, we are going to whip him by the airport? A minister is saying this. A minister is saying, you say you whip me. I want you to come to South Africa. Boma, even if you want, come with your cadres here in South Africa. South Africa is not my country. South Africa is a neutral ground. I know that if I apply for visa now to come to Zambia, you will not permit me to come. You will not give me the visa. If you really want to fight, if you say that you are strong, I'm not going to use any spiritual power, but come, I will beat you. If I don't beat you, you pee on your trouser, you know that I'm not a human being. You're an idiot. It's just as you go around harassing people, beating people, you go around mistreating innocent people. And they leave you. It's just Zambia also. Zambia, the problem with you is that you are I don't know how to say, you are so soft. Believe me, you are so soft. If not, who is Bowman? Look at him walking on the road. Is he walking alone? Just because you have 2 or 3 police cadres that are following you up and down, you think you have power. Believe me, the day I will catch you in Limpopo here, in Limpopo, I will teach you a lesson. I swear upon God, Father. Not spiritual lesson. Bowman, I'm here in Limpopo, in Polokwane. Come. Forget about Zambia. Zambia is your ground. Even in your ground there, I can beat you. I'm not talking about spiritual beating, physical beating. But the problem with Zambians is that they don't even know their right. I see them, they see Bowman, they start shivering. Who is Bowman? Who is he? Who is Bowman? Bowman, who is he first? Who is Bowman? Bowman is a local champion. Can he come and make noise in South Africa? Let my boys will rumple him and put him in the boot. Bring him in my house. I will whip him with belt. What is Bowman? I've dealt with people and the Bowman is saying if Seer can come, we can whip him. Come to South Africa. Believe me. You make noise in Zambia. You are a local champion. You know what local champion is? Zanaco Football Club. You can make noise in Zambia. You can make noise. Carry that your insult. Bring it. Cross territory. Come. Let me teach you a lesson. Such an idiot. You don't know, I was only teaching you your job description. I was telling you to say, why are you beating people up and down? Why are you beating people up and down? Why? Why are you beating people? These people that you are beating, they have families. They have children. Bowman, put yourself in the shoes of those people that you are beating and embarrassing. How would you feel if someone beat you like that and embarrass you like that? Do you understand democracy? That is the question I was asking you. Do you know that we are no longer in a military era? You can't just go around and start beating people. That's what I was telling you. You can't just wake up and start beating people. Anybody you see, you whip them. Anybody you see, you beat them. Why? There is law. There is law. If somebody breaks the law, you don't beat them. You arrest them. and take them to court. Those of you that are watching me, you are watching me now, even if you're a cadre, put yourself in the shoes of those people that Bowman is beating up and down. How would you feel? If someone beat you like that, how would you go home and face your wife? How would you go home and face your family? And people are clapping for Bowman for beating people. All of you that are clapping for Bowman, you are fools. You don't know your right. One day he will beat you. And when he beats you, you understand the effect of local champion. Local champion don't understand law. Imagine if it was you. Okay, the president says that those people that are permitted to move around are people that are essential workers. Meaning these people have work that they are doing, a good work that they are doing. And Bowman start off from his house, carry a camera person, the one that is holding the video and videoing him while he beats people. Even if you want to beat people, why do you want to video it? Why do you want to capture it? Why not beat them in secret and teach them a lesson in secret? Why do you want the whole world to see that you are beating people? What an insult. What an insult. Zambians, look at the people you elected. Look at the way they are treating you. They are treating you like fools. And many of you, cadres, are clapping for them. Even here on this comment section, there are people that are still insulting me. There are people that are saying, Seer one is this, Seer one is that. You are mad. Believe me. Believe me. Believe me. If essential workers, the camera person that is capturing those camera, is he also part of the essential workers? What is he doing? He made the law as a lawmaker. He is breaking the law and nobody's doing anything about it. But he is busy beating ordinary people. What type of nonsense is that? And all of you are supporting it. Essential workers. Is he part of the camera person that is following him up and down? And all of you are supporting it. Are you okay? These people are taking advantage of you. These people are taking advantage of your ignorance. These people are taking advantage of your timidity. Look at. And I'm telling him what he's doing is not good. Then he come to say, I whip Seer one. Bowman, the day will catch you here in Limpopo. Come! What are you talking about? Even the other time, I was saying, all of you, even those PF cadres that say, Seer one, come here. If my boys don't line you down and beat you like children, you know that Seer one is not a Jagaban. You think I'm those prophets you meet on the road, you intimidate and they run away. No, I'm a Jagaban. I'm not called Jagaban for nothing. Ask my questions, they will tell you. That's the problem. This is what happens when you elect people. A person who cannot even interpret, who doesn't know the difference between exile and somebody traveling willingly. Somebody traveling willingly. He doesn't know. If Bowman Lusambo can interpret my being in South Africa as exile, this is to show you how the people that are making your law are. They don't know nothing. Your leaders know nothing. Believe me, your leaders know nothing. Your leaders are product of do as I say. And since I left Zambia, look at what is happening. Have you ever seen a country in the world where within a short period of time they are having up to 3 finance ministers? 3 finance ministers. They don't know what they are doing. What they are doing is try and lock. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. They don't have plan for the country. If somebody like Bowman Lusambo doesn't know how to interpret what is called exile and somebody traveling willingly, how is he going to interpret law for you? How is he actually going to make constitution for you? They don't know nothing. Many of them, they are cadres. They don't know nothing. That's why people are suffering. A government, within a short period of time, first, it was a Felix Motati, finance minister. Second, Margaret Manakato. Third, they have brought this one. They don't know. They are doing try and lock. And this is how they have managed to collapse the economy completely. What is good in Zambia now? Tell me one thing that is good in Zambia. Everything that was happening in Zambia when I was there, it was artificial. Supernatural power. Do as I say power. Since I left, what has happened? Even those of you that say Seer one is lying, Seer one is lying. Since I left, what has happened in Zambia? Can't you see that they don't know what they are doing? Today they changed this minister, 3 finance minister, 1 president. Confused. Everyone is confused. Even those of you that are here writing messages and insulting me, you are confused. You don't know nothing. The people that are making law for you don't even know the law itself. That's why today people are saying, is the president eligible to stand? Is not eligible. The same way they are discussing this, and is the same way economy is going like this. Economy is going like this. Things are bad. People are losing jobs. They don't know what they are doing. Economy zigzag, up and down, up and down, up and down. Bowman Lusambo, you go around and start beating poor people who cannot afford the mask. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I blame the president. If Bowman Lusambo suffered for PF, he will not be treating poor people like the way he's treating people today. If Sata was alive today, who is Bowman Lusambo? What is Bowman Lusambo going to be doing in PF? If Sata was alive today, those people that fought for the young people, those people that fought for the poor masses, if Sata was alive today, they are still going to be there because they understand the cry of the people. Before I started working with PF, I knew that it was party for poor people. Poor people are those people that cannot afford mask. As a government, instead of giving them the mask, you are beating them because they are poor. They cannot afford it. Are you okay? Those people you are beating are the people that worked with Sata. They cried with Sata. You came from MMD with the mentality of beating people where you were beating Major Kachingwe and beating others. You brought it back to PF to destroy the party that is already destroyed. Okay, Bowman Lusambo, you were beating people for meeting 15 people or 20 people or 50 people in a bar. Today, your president has opened church. He says a church where thousands of people will gather. Go and beat them. Because there are thousands of people, they will gather. Can you see what is happening in PF? They don't know what to do. They make decision. This one wake up, he make that decision. That one wake up, he make that decision. If you were beating people in the bar, for assembling like 50 people, like 60 people, go and beat the thousands of people that will gather in churches on Sunday because they are gathering in number. Because all of you don't know what you are doing. Where President Sata is today, he's crying. He's crying. President Sata is crying. President Sata is crying. He's turning in his grave because the people that don't love the poor people have taken over the party he founded. This one that is jumping up and down, this idiot called Bowman Lusambo, where was he when PF was being formed? When we are fighting for it, when Giving Lubinda was coming to my house, ask him. It's just that I don't want to say many things. I reserved things because I know that Zambians, you forget easily. You forget easily. If I can talk now and act now, you'll forget it. I'm waiting for election to approach. You will hear something. I told you that when I speak, those of you think that Seer one is a joke. Seer one does not know what he's talking about. For me to slow down on Zambia is because they came to me and they asked for apology and returned my things. But I told them to say, I am still going to expose many things. during election so that you will lose the election and learn your lesson because you have grown wings. What you didn't suffer for, when others were running up and down, that giving Lubinda was in my house. Let him deny. When everybody was running up and down looking for a way to make PF win election, Bowman, you were not there. Bowman, you were not there. You were not there. You were busy beating Major Katingwe and your fellow cadres. Now that PF has come, an idiot like you has the audacity to say, Ezao Siawan. Do you know what I did for PF? Do you know how many times I visited the parliament? That parliament there. Do you know what I did in that parliament? How many times? Do you know how many nights I suffered there? You didn't suffer for PF. And you just wake up from nowhere and start beating people. The people that you are beating are the people that Sata loved. Sata loved the poor people. Sata enjoyed the poor people. Sata wanted to work with the poor people. The same poor people that Sata fought for is the people that you are beating because they don't have mask. Why you don't use the money that is donated and buy mask and distribute to the people? Here in South Africa, as we are talking today, the government is paying their citizens 350 to each and every one. This is what is called the government. Even the Nigeria you are talking about, there, the government is giving money to the citizen and buying food to the citizen. You that is a pro-poor PF government, what are you doing for the people? What you are doing is to beat them. You beat them. You beat them. When people, that's Sampa was in my house. It's just that I didn't want to talk again. I wanted Zambia to calm down so that I can talk through election. During election, when I finished saying what we did in Zambia, believe me, I said it. Nobody will vote. You see, Sampa, let me tell you something you don't know. Sampa was in my house in Zambia. Giving Lubinda was there. How many of them will I mention? Let me say something that I want you to reason. I want you to think about before I proceed. Those of you that know Sampa when he was contesting to become a president, is that same Sampa the same Sampa that is here today? Is he the same one that we have today? You can see the difference. Do you know why Sampa is like that? Wait, I'm going to tell you what we did. We did things. I'm telling you, I don't feel like speaking, but the senior members of PF, those people that are saying, Seer, please stop talking. You don't want this cadre called Bowman Lusambo, that idiot that don't know nothing. You don't want him not to mention my name because he's an idiot. He's a cadre. He can't match me. What does he have? If you see Sampa today, look at him and look at how intelligent he was when he wanted to contest election. You know why? You know what happened? Do you know the spiritual work that was done? Do you know why? How guys caught guys? Guys Scott was having good guys that were going to beat Edgar Lungu. Do you know what happened all of a sudden? I don't want to talk. I don't want to review something. I don't want to talk. I'm waiting when election is coming because Zambia, you forget easily. Check Sampa today as a mayor and check a smart, intelligent man that wanted to contest the president. With that time when Sampa speaks, believe me, everyone thought he was going to be the president. Check him now and check him today. You can see. Sampa was in my house. I know what we did. I didn't want to say anything, but this idiot called Lusambo want to put PF in trouble in time. I'm still looking at them. Sometimes they provoke me. Sometimes they want me to talk. They want the whole world to hear what I did with them. But I don't want now. I will do it during election. Many of you thought I was joking. It's a spiritual battle. I know the spiritual work I did in Zambia. That's why I'm telling you, this PF leadership you are seeing there is led on Do As I Say Foundation. And since I left, what is happening? Since I left, how many finance minister are you having? First, what is the name of that guy? Felix Mutati, fired. Second, Margaret Marakatwe, fired. Third, this one has entered there. This one has entered. And also, he doesn't know what he's doing. Because that part you see there, no vision. Even the president himself said it. He said, I don't have vision. I know how he won an election. And that's why when I tell you that HH will be the president, if you want to doubt me, continue doubting me. Because I know what I've removed. I know what I've removed. I know what has left Zambia. I'm not telling you, I'm not talking to you like things that I don't know. My house in Zambia was full of camera. All the people that have visited me are there. I just calmed down because you came, you begged me, and you begged me, you didn't explain to your cadre, Bowman Lusambo and others, telling them to say, please leave Seer alone. Let him talk what he want to talk. You want to come and start misbehaving. I told you the work that you are doing is not your work. It's not your work. Bowman, the work that you are doing is not even the work of the Home Affairs Minister. The work that you are doing is the work that police is supposed to be doing. The president has given a directive saying everybody stay home. Don't go out. Don't move around. Stay home. That's what the president said. After the president said that, who's supposed to come out to enforce the law? It's the police. It's the law enforcers. It's not you as a lawmaker. Your duty, Lusambo, was supposed to be sit down in your house. Monitor if these people are working well or they are not working well. Monitor it. If they are not working well, if the police are not working well, they would not even come to you to report that they are not working well. They will go to Kampiongo, who is the Minister of Home Affairs, and say, Kampiongo, the work you have given to us is too big for us. We need advice. We need reinforcement. Only then that Kampiongo will delegate more forces. It's not you. Sit down in your house. Eh? Sit down in your house. Stop gallivanting. Stop moving up and down like chicken without head. Go and sit down. What is your name? Bowman, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. I'm telling you, sit down. Stop gallivanting. You are busy from here to here. You go and beat people. You go and beat people. It's not your work. You are a lawmaker. You are a lawmaker. You create the law. Allow the law enforcers to enforce it. Even your fellow ministers are laughing at you. Your fellow ministers, they are laughing at you. They are laughing at you. You are like a chola boy to them. You are like a messenger. They are looking at you, destroying yourself. You are just a clown, moving up and down, gallivanting and beating people. It's not your responsibility. If those guys, the police, are failing to do the work, the police are going to go to their boss and report. You are not even their boss. You are a mugu. Mumu. Mugu. That's what you are. You don't know. You see, this is the problem we have. The president gives an order. Law enforcers, which is the police officer, which you are not. You are just a cadre. Your ministry is not even a full ministry. You are a provincial minister. People that are having big ministry are not even talking. People that are having big ministry are not even making noise. People that are even technocrats in PF are not making noise. You, a cadre that don't know anything, you don't even know how to spell your name. I want you to just say COVID. I want you to say coronavirus. You can't even say it. If you have to say, I saw where they were interviewing you on Diamond TV. You don't even know how to say coronavirus. They are interview. You don't know how to fight a spell or say coronavirus. How are you going to fight coronavirus? Eh? My brother, sit down. We have seen people like you. There are people like William Banda, the son of former president. Where is he today? Is he not humbled? Next year, you will be humbled. You will remember Seer 1, you will be humbled. Next year, you will be humbled. I'm telling you the gospel truth. You'll be humbled. You will go back to being a cadre. How many cases do you have? Who has beaten you? After beating Major Kachingwe, who beat you? If people are not beating you for breaking the law, why are you beating people? Why are you beating people? Go and sit down. Even the same PF that is already a white elephant, that is already finished, you are continue to finishing it. The people that Satan loved are the poor people. It's not the rich people. It's not. What Satan fought for today has been put on the carpet and destroyed. What Satan fought for, believe me, has been destroyed. Look at the people that are ruling PF today. Look at them. How many of them were the fighters? Those people that were being tear gassed together with Satan. How many of them are still in government? How many of them are still in government? All of them are chased. All the people that fought with Satan, all of them are chased. The people that are reaping now are thieves. Those people that Satan, even the one that sold the Zamtel, they are back and they are making. And you think that Satan is not watching. Let me tell you something you don't know. I don't know whether you believe in heaven or believe in hell. Spirit does not die. Anywhere Satan is crying to see Doracelia making decision in a party that he formed. Satan, his spirit will not spare you. All of you. Believe me. Believe me. His spirit will never spare you. All the things you are doing today, all the things that you are doing in his party, chasing away all the people that worked with him, his spirit will not scare you. He will not spare you. He will teach you a lesson. All of you. Spirit does not die. Spirit is alive. All those people that fought with Satan, they were tear gassed together, beaten together by MMD. The same MMD that was chased in power, they are back now. They are the people ruling. Look at Doracelia saying Prime TV is closed. Under which party? A party that you insulted the owner. You called him all sorts of names. You are back. Many of them, how many will I count? They are back. And the people that are suffering, even you are watching me now, you are a PF cadre. You can know that you are not benefiting anything. In PF, it's only few people who are benefiting, who are feeding their pockets. They are filling their pocket. They are filling their pockets. You are a cadre. You don't benefit anything. The only thing you benefit is a goat meat pepper soup. You eat and they buy you one bottle of beer. After drinking it, you say, "Oh, PFO, PFO, PFO." You are an idiot. You are like Esau. You are selling your birthright. You are selling your birthright. Those guys are gathering millions. The same way. How can somebody who sold the Zamtel come back today and be somebody that will come and make decision in the country? Does he love the poor? If he loved the poor in the first place, he was not going to sell Zamtel. How about Bowman? You call yourself MMD diehard. Today you are presidential bootlicker. You don't know your things. President Lungu, there is still time for you. I know that next year you are not winning. But the little time that you have to stay, even if it's 1 month, 2 months, If I can advise you, I know that you may take my advice, you may not take my advice. But if I can advise you, some of these ministries that you have, they are useless. They don't know. They actually don't know why you appointed them. They don't know. You know, the Zambia is having a population of 15 million people. It's a very small country. Why not remove some of these ministries? Like that minister of Bowman Lusambo, why not remove it? Use the money that you are wasting on that ministry and use it to buy masks so that everyone will have masks. You can actually buy food for your citizen. Let your citizen eat because they are staying at home. Look at Ministry of Chiefs. What are those ministries for? How about Minister of Religious Affairs? What is it for? Some of these ministries, SATA wouldn't even allow people. Poor people are suffering. How much is milli meal in Zambia? If you love the people, why not disband some of these ministries that don't know what they are doing? Disband these ministries and use the money to help the poor people. Buy food for the people using the money you pay for this useless ministry. If that ministry was having something to do, a minister can never wake up and start loitering around the road, up and down, beating people. No. Do you know what a minister is? Do you know what a minister is? Do you know what a minister is? It's because they don't have anything doing. Why do you have ministries that have nothing doing? Zambia is little. The population is so little. Please, why not reduce your cabinet? I am begging you, why not reduce your cabinet? Remove some of these useless ministries. The few days that you have, the few years that you have to spend there being a president, why not make things right so that when you leave, Zambian people will have something good to talk about you? Why do you want to keep somebody like Bowman Lusambo, who is destroying your name up and down? He doesn't know, okay, Bowman Lusambo is beating people for gathering 50 people. For gathering 20 people, 30 people in a bar. Today you have asked thousands of people to go and congregate. Are you not contradicting yourselves? Mayor is enough for a city. You have this, you have this, you have that. For what? What is it for? These people are destroying your things. Things that have already been destroyed, they are finishing it. Next year, you will cry. When you lose the election, you will cry and you will remember me. I know that I've been receiving calls. See, I want this. See, I want that. See, I want, please forgive. See, I want this. See, I want that. But even if you will never be president next year, God has rejected you. Satan has rejected you. Our ancestors has rejected you because you don't know what you are doing. Look at your friends. Your friends are busy fighting corona. Bowman Lusambo is campaigning. He's wearing hoodies with your head on it. You can't call him and say, no, corona is a serious issue. This is not about politics. Please remove that thing. Wear something normal and stay at home, not even to move around. Why is Kampiongo at home? Because he knows the work he's doing. He trusts his boys. If Kampiongo can trust his boys, who is Bowman Lusambo? Who is a kata? Look at the type of people that are ruling you, who don't know the difference between exile and somebody traveling on his own. Look at the type of people that... Look at... People in Zambia don't actually know that Zambian economy is gone. Zambian economy is gone. Zambian economy is gone. It is dead. How much was your kwacha before Satari based it? Many of you are looking at it today and say, our kwacha has value. Don't forget the 00 you remove from there. Even after removing that 00, your kwacha has flown within a short space of time. Your kwacha has made South African currency. Again, today I was looking, it's trading at 1818. 18, 18. Zambian kwacha 18. South African kwacha 18. Even after you removing, your kwacha is flying again. Very soon it will add that 00 again, and you spend millions rebasing it again because of leaders that don't have vision. Young people, what are you doing? I said it before. That government was running on top of do as I say. And since I removed it, look at what is happening. From one blunder to blunder, look at what your president did today. Look at your president. God. Me, I don't know what came over me to help those people. I really don't know what came over me. But look at where the whole world is shivering. America is failing to contend coronavirus. The whole country is shaking. Zambian president, people, you are watching me from all over the world. You are watching me from all over the world. Listen to what happened to Zambia today. If you go to Tanzania, people are crying now because the president refused to close churches. Today, Zambia president has opened churches. That is why I said, and I always say, religion will kill Africa one day. I'm telling you, one day we shall wake up and discover that religion was just useless. Everyone is suffering. Today, the president is saying, I have opened churches. To go and do what? Let me educate you, His Excellency. I know that you have advisors, but they don't know how to advise you. You need to start employing intellectuals to start advising you. Please, His Excellency, remove religion. Remove religion. Remove it. It's dead. His Excellency, what you needed to do now, actually, between bars and the church, I would have asked you to open bars so that the country will have money coming in. Church will not give you any money to run your country. You must be realistic. Don't be too spiritual. Spiritual is going to deceive you. Look at what is happening in Tanzania. If the president of Tanzania, his spiritual father is our father in the Lord, Prophet TB Joshua. If senior Prophet TB Joshua would close his church because of Corona, what is the president of Tanzania doing opening the church? Corona is spreading everywhere now. And is now shy to close the church. His Excellency, that is the step that you want to follow. If you wanted to learn something from the president of Tanzania, it's not spiritual things. It's supposed to be physical things. What you are supposed to learn from president of Tanzania is how to fight corruption. Arrest those people that bought those fire trucks. Arrest them and put them in cell. Find the owner of the 48 houses. Arrest him and put him in cell. The people that are smuggling mukulas, His Excellency, find them. That is what you are supposed to copy from the minister, from the president of Tanzania. Not religion. Religion will not take us anywhere. It won't take us anywhere. The only thing that will take us somewhere is a relationship between us and God. And that relationship cannot be found in church. It cannot be found in a mosque. It cannot be found anywhere else except between us and God. Why? Look at the type of leadership Zambia is having. People must gather so that what happens? They can die in numbers. They can die in multitude. What will you gain? I love my people. I love my people. Who do you love? If you love them, protect them. God is not in the church. God is not in the mosque. God is in us. That's why the Bible says, if Christ be in you. He didn't say if Christ be in church. He said if Christ be in you. He didn't say if Christ be in church. You cannot find God in church. You cannot find God in the mosque. God is in you. People will go and die in church. And people will come and say, hey, but we are praying and they will die. And God will tell you, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. Be very, very careful. Be very, very, very careful. The people that are advising you are not advising you well. I know the time you were climbing to be the president. I know the type of person you are. It's far away from who you are. You have to Edgar Lungu. I know that you are watching this program. I know that you watch this program. When you watch this program, sit down and think about it. Think about yourself. Think about the people of Zambia and think about God. Think about Sata. Think about these people. Forget about those people that are surrounding you, that are giving you useless advices. You are opening church. What is it for? What is it for? Okay. For example, you open your church today. People, you say you must go to church with the precautions that has been given. One of the precautions is that you must wear mask as you go out in public. Tell me, how are the choir members going to sing in church with mask? Does it make sense? Okay, how about the papa that will preach in church? He's supposed to wear mask. He's supposed to wear mask. Okay, if he wear mask, how is he going to preach? The people that are supporting, the people that are advising you, fire them. They don't know nothing. If you want, I can be giving you advice. The people that are advising you, they are nothing. God is everywhere. You don't need to go to church. Everyone must stay home and be safe. Church does not finish. Even we are going to die, next generation that will come, they will still meet churches. They will come and see churches here. They will find the Roman Catholic here. They will find, why do you want to put people's life in danger? Because you want to please the church. You want to please few people, few individuals. Thousands of people are dying in America. President Lungu, I know that you have not been to Pentecostal churches. I mean, real Pentecostal churches. You have not been there. If you have been, I don't think they know how to pray. If you see when Pentecostal churches are praying, you know that saliva only saliva like this can transmit corona. Have you seen Pentecostal people preaching? They will spit on themselves and corona will spread everywhere. Think about this. Church will not bring income to your country. Believe me. If you tell me to say, see one between church and bar, choose which one I should open. I say open bar. Something that will bring income to your country. Your country, there is no money. People are crying. Believe me. You need task coming in. You need tasks coming in. People must be bringing tasks so that you keep things running. Look at other countries that are opening things up. Look at South Africa. Look at other countries that are opening things up. They are opening something that will bring income to them. If you open church, only papas and mamas will benefit. Only papas and mamas will benefit. Why do you want few individuals to benefit and thousands of people dying for nothing's sake? There is no bar that is accommodating 2,000 people in Zambia. I was in Zambia. There is no bar that is accommodating. In fact, in Zambia, you can manage to tell people in bar to sit one here, one here, one here, one here. You can manage to control corona in bar than church. Have you seen this our Pentecostal churches doing deliverance? Shaky papa, people are falling like dead people on top of each other. Like dead fishes on top of each other. Those things are the things that can transmit corona. Who is advising you, president? The same people that are advising you are the same people that are destroying the country. If I was to talk to you today, sir, if I was to call you today and speak to you, I will tell you number one, because things are bad. Some of your ministries, close it. Ministry like chiefs and tradition. Ministry like provincial ministry. What is it for? There are mayors there. There are DCs there that can do the work. All those money, people are crying. The people that worked for Zambia, They have not. They are crying for their benefit. They worked very hard. They labored very hard. They cried. They worked for the country under the rain, under the sun. They worked so hard. They worked so hard. They worked so hard to build the country. Now they have retired. They have not been given their benefit. If I were you, I was going to remove some of these ministries. This ministry that don't know what they are doing. You can see that your ministry of Lusaka is colliding, is taking over the work of Stephen Kampion. If you can remove some of these ministries, you will use the money to pay retirees, pay people that sacrifice for the country, and God will bless you, and Satan spirit will bless you. But you cannot do it. You cannot do it because there are no people that are advising you. Who told you to open churches? Who told you to open churches? People will die. His Excellency, learn something from Tanzania. Even in America, if America with all the facilities they have is failing to contend is failing to contain this coronavirus. What is Zambia? Who is that? Which hospital do you have in Zambia? How many people have you tested in Zambia now, today as we are talking? How many people have you tested in Zambia? Other countries are talking about, South Africa is talking about 100 and something thousand. Other countries, 100,000, 50 something thousand. You don't even have the capacity to test 20,000. And you want to open a church. You want people to die in masses. You want people to die in masses. Who is advising you? I don't hate Zambia. I love Zambia. The reason why I'm talking about Zambia, I said I'm not going to talk about Zambia again until I review what I know during election and see who will vote for them. I didn't want to talk because, Zambia, you forget things easily. If I can talk today, they will call you for national prayer tomorrow. You forget it. I want to talk when election comes. And they're saying, see, we are going to do this, we are going to do that. I just laugh. See, we are going to do this, we are going to do. I received messages threatening me, we are going to kill you. What are you going to use to kill me? Gun? Or you have also acquired supernatural power. Or you are now a member of Godfather. You are now a member of Godfather. The only person that can kill me here on earth is Godfather. Apart from him, even Jesus Christ cannot kill me. If the only person I fear here is Godfather. If I say it everywhere. If prayer was going to kill me, I was going to be dead long time ago. If Jesus Christ was going to kill me, I was going to be dead long time ago. The Holy Ghost fire that you are sending me from Zambia, it does not kill me, it does not do anything to me. That's what I'm saying. Even Jesus himself cannot kill me. The only person that can kill me today, as we are talking, is Godfather. If Godfather calls me today and say, Andrew, your assignment on earth is enough, I will surrender and go. Apart from that, who are you? I was in Zambia. How many times did you try to arrest me? I was seated in my room. How many times did you try to arrest me? How many times did the immigration come to my house? I was seated in my room, but they were looking for me. They did not find me. Am I not the one who handed myself over to immigration? How many times did they try? They didn't find me. Who are you? Who are you? We are going to assassinate him. Assassinate what? Oh, God of Nazareth. So, be very careful. Be very, very careful. Today, I just wanted to talk about this idiot who call himself Lusaka province minister. People of Zambia, I just feel sorry for you because some of you don't know your right. You don't know your right. You don't know your right. Somebody can beat you and after beating you, you don't even know what to do. There is no law on earth in a democratic country that allows somebody to abuse you. When somebody abuses you, you must report them to the police. And the problem now is that if you report them to police, which police? The same police that is following Bowman up and down. Be very careful. Bowman Lusambo, the reason why I'm talking to you physically, I don't want to do if I want today. Godfather always says, Seer one. And when he's addressing us in the group, he always says, don't use a stone made for an elephant on a bed, no matter how much noise the bed makes. Don't use it. That's why you, Bowman, that's why you are talking. Believe me. And the reason why many of you, I don't want to enter you spiritually is because I want you to cry. I want to see how you cry next year. I want you to cry. I want to see tears from your eye. PF people. I want to see. That's why many of you, I spare you. If not, I've dealt with people, prayerful people. I mean, people who are praying. They are praying on the mountain. They are praying. Sheki baba, sheki baba. I meet them where they are praying there spiritually and knock them there. They don't wake up from prayer. I wake them spiritually. Then who are you? You don't even know how to pray. I deal with people like that. Believe me. How many of them? You want me to start mentioning them? I can't. So I don't remove my mouth, my name from your mouth. Remove it. I don't want to hear my name from your mouth again. I don't want. Let us wait for 2021. Let us wait. Since I left Zambia, tell me one thing that they have achieved. The kwacha keeps falling. The kwacha keeps falling. Milimi price, look at how it's rocketing. The poor people, this is the time that good leaders like South African leaders, Nigerian leaders, this is the time that they are supposed to be looking after their children. Saying, oh, my children are not eating. Oh, my children are suffering. Oh, my children are not working. Let us give them something. Instead of giving them something, you go and start beating them because they don't have mask. Many of them don't even have money to buy mask. If Sata was alive, he wouldn't allow you to do that. Edgar Lungu, look at the type of people you have surrounded yourself with. He even opened his mouth and said, I will use the law within myself. What type of rubbish is that? What type of nonsense is that? What type of nonsense is that? And I talk, you say you whip me if I come to your country. You are not even ashamed. A grown-up man like you that was supposed to follow me here in South Africa to come and fight with me. You are saying, if I come to your country, it means you don't have power. If you have power, come here, come here. Come here in South Africa. Let me teach you a lesson. Believe me. Somebody say when Naira is doing well to dollar. Of course, you can't compare Naira to Kwacha. If you say you want to whip Seer one, don't wait for me to come there. I'm not even in my country. I'm in South Africa, a neutral ground. Come here. Let us fight man to man. Let me teach you a lesson now. Let me show you that I'm an Igbo boy. You don't know nothing. You are a local champion, a Galavanta. You are just a Zanaco football club. Come outside and play international match. Let us see your power. You are making noise in Zambia. Come here. Come here. Come here. Don't say when I come to what am I coming to do? Bowman, if you say you are strong, you have power, come to South Africa. Believe me. You see the way you are treating Zambia. Zambia, be careful. These people are taking you like fools. They are taking you like fools. When they do, you run away. That's why the opposition party you have there, they are mouthless. The opposition party you have there, those opposition party you have there, mouthless. They are as good as nothing is happening. If not, in a country where you are an opposition, a minister go and start beating people and you are quiet. What are you talking about? Eh? There is no opposition in Zambia. They are just there doing nothing. I wish I was a Zambian. I wish I was a Zambian. I wish I had the qualification to become an opposition there. You come and beat a citizen with a cane. You are an idiot. Is he your child? Is he your child? Even your child, Bowman, do you beat your children at home? There is a man that was arrested. Look at Zambians. A man that was arrested for slapping his child. He was arrested and he was meant to ask for apology from that young child. Bowman is going around beating people with the police, and not even one opposition leader is talking about it. If beating a child at home is a crime, what happens when you go around beating grown-up people? What happens? And all of you are clapping. All of you that are clapping for Bowman Lusambo, you are zombies. You don't know your right. One day he will beat you. Believe me. Beating people is against the law. You want to copy what is happening in India? Have you seen a minister beating people in India? Police are doing their work. All the ministers are in their houses, pressing computer, watching CNN. What is happening? Is the number increasing? Is the number decreasing? What is other countries doing? This idiot is gallivanting up and down. And people are saying he's working hard. Are you mad? What do you know by working hard? As a minister, you are a technocrat. Both you and your peers supposed to be working together. What can we do? What can we do? Not gallivanting up and down, showing yourself on camera so that people will know that you are working. Such rubbish can only happen in Zambia. It can never happen. Zambians, wake up. Opposition leaders in Zambia, wake up. Stop sleeping. Stop sleeping. Opposition Akainde Chilema, Harry Kalaba, Nefas Mumba, mention them, Chilufia Tayali, what all these opposition leaders, wake up and defend your people. These people are playing with you. Believe me, these people are playing with you. Wake up and defend your people. Wake up and defend your people. Because you are not doing anything. You are afraid as a leader. You are afraid as a leader. That is why PF wakes up and make decision without thinking about it, because they know nobody will do anything about it. That is not the way it's supposed to be in a democratic era. Wake up. Wake up. Put things in order. There are so many people from PF, I'm telling you, inside PF, that are telling me, Seer One, you are the only savior that we'll have. Seer One, continue talking. They are from PF. They know that those people in PF, even those cadres, those people who are insulting me, many of them, they don't even have food at home. They are cadres. Their duty is to jump. They have nothing at home. Even those that will go and write a very big things against me, they have nothing at home. Only people that are benefiting in PF are those people that Satan never loved. Those are the people that look at them gallivanting up and down. Look at them making decisions that Satan cannot make. Look at them. And they are there. Opposition party, you are there. What is happening? All my children in Zambia are crying. Papa, help us. Papa, save us. Papa, talk for us. Even men of God. Men of God. Men of God. What are you doing in Zambia? When I was in Zambia, I was telling them the truth. Even if I was working with them, I was telling them the truth. And there was order. They respected the people. They loved the people. I was telling them the truth. Yeah? I was telling them the truth. I was telling them the truth. But men of God, what are you doing? You are not doing anything. They are beating your people. And you don't do anything. Honorable Chishimba Kambuli, you are there. You are not talking. Calabar. HH. Look at what these people are doing to your people and you are quiet. What is going on? Today, your president made a decision that me, I was thinking, when I saw it, I thought it was a joke, but it's reality. Your president made a decision and all of you are quiet. When people start dying, you will say, see, one is sacrificing them. You will say, you will start blaming God. Even God, Jesus himself said, thou shalt not tempt God. You cannot tempt God. At this point in time, everyone is supposed to be sitting at home. Everyone was supposed to be quiet at home. Your president opens church and all of you are quiet. Are you okay? Just because of few papas that will start benefiting now, something that will not benefit your country. Churches are not paying taxes to your country. Your country is running short of money. There is no money. People are running up and down like headless chicken. They fire Manakatwe. They fire what is the name? Mutati. They don't know what to do because there is no money. You are supposed to open something that will bring money to you. Then you go and open church. To please who? Who do you want to please? The president. Who has advised you this type of advice? I feel sorry for old PF members. I see all the messages, everything you are sending me. I want to cease fire for now because I'm respecting coronavirus. I just came to a lecture Bowman Lusambo because I see also that thing that was posted. It's not the one that wrote it. It's not intelligent. It's a doubtful. He's a local champion. He's a village head. He see himself as the head boy. When we are going to school, there is this head boy that always control the class. That is how Bowman Lusambo want to rule Zambia. But he doesn't know that he's not even a minister. He's a provincial minister. Imagine what will happen if he becomes a full minister. That's why the president cannot make him a full minister, because it will be a disaster. So I came to lecture him that I'm not in exile. I'm in South Africa, in Limpopo. I go to Nigeria, my country. I go to any other country that I want to go. I'm not in exile. So the person that wrote that rubbish for him must be fired. I know he cannot manage to read or write. This is the type of leaders you have. People of God, Zambian people, I want to leave you with this word before I start taking your questions. Before I start answering your questions. You are a poor person, and think about it. What is happening in PF now? Was it going to happen if Sata was alive? It was not going to happen. Celia was nowhere going to be. Celia was going to be sleeping in cell now and snoring from cell. Not gallivanting up and down and making decisions. Because she was having a case. Who sold Zamtel? Have you forgotten who sold Zamtel? Who was giving Sata middle finger in the parliament? Was it not Celia? Who vowed that they will never be alive to see Sata become president? Are they not the one enjoying right now? Eh? The people, what PF, the reason why all of us join hands together to work for PF to take over from MMD is because PF loved poor people. PF was a party for poor people. PF was not a party for thieves. It was not a party for bullies like Bowman Lusambo. It was a party that knew how to address people. It was a party that when he saw that people were not having masks, he was going to give them masks. There is a lot of money donated already. What are you doing with it? What are you doing with it? A lot of millions have been donated. Why not buy masks and give to people that don't have money to buy it? Why not use part of those money and buy meal, buy food for people because they are home? Zambia is not big. Zambia is only 15 million people. Other countries are doing it. Why not do it? Why not do it? I will leave you here. I want to answer your questions. Let your questions be questions that is going to make sense to me. I'm not talking as a cadre. Even those of you that want to insult Seer for saying the truth, that always want to insult me for saying the truth, you know within yourself that what Seer is saying is the truth. Seer does not have time to entertain anybody because I don't want anything from anybody. If you want to ask me a question, you ask me a question and I'm going to answer your questions. But let your question be a question that makes sense, not a cadre questions. Understand what I'm talking about? God bless you. Samora Abuala say, wow, you have data. We had forgotten the Zamtel issue. Of course, Zambia forget quickly. That is why you see me, I kept quiet. I said something about Mao Sampa. I will leave you with this question because during the time of election, when election is about to come, I'm going to make a revelation that will shock the whole world. I want to give you an assignment. Look at Mao Sampa today. Before he wanted to contest the presidency, that time was when he came to meet me. And by then I was already supporting Edgar Lungu. He was very intelligent. Look at him that time and look at him now. You will see a big difference. I will come to talk about that. You will know, you will understand that I'm not joking. PF is a do as I say foundation. It's my spiritual work that put them there. Thank you. Let us take your question. See, one long time, our churches are open. Hope you heard. That was a very wrong decision. I believe the president must watch the video and think about it again. Because when you are in ignorance and you are talking to God, God will not answer you. God will allow you to die. When you die, you are asking, God, why did you allow me to die? Because I was praying. God will tell you, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. Mines, Diamond, Papa, you are powerful. I love you, Mines from Zambia. God bless you. What is the relationship between Jesus and God Father? I think I've explained this thing before. There is God, our Father, which is in heaven. There is Jesus, his Son, which is in heaven. And there is God Father, my spiritual Father, who is here on earth. I wish President Lungu can take your advice. Of course, I know there is a lot of people watching. We had 7,000 something people tuning in. I know that even his people have tuned in. Even him have tuned in. I know that he will listen to me. One thing I want to tell bootlickers. Those people that support rubbish. There was a time that President Lungu removed Kaiser Zulu from his position as a presidential advisor on politics, what. Many of you expected that president would have appointed one cadre. Many of you would have expected that president would have appointed one of those people that are praising him up and down. What did he do? He went and appointed somebody that was always writing rubbish against him. Somebody that was always against him. He appointed that person because he know that people that surrounded him cannot tell him the truth. He will only hear the truth from somebody that knows the truth. That's why he appointed that young man there in State House today. That's why he appointed him. Those of you that are here fighting me, Seer, you are bitter. Seer, the president will listen to this thing and he will learn something from here, and he will come and be embarrassed. Do you know how many PF leaders that I speak to today as I'm talking to you? It's not tomorrow. Do you know? So very, very soon you will see what will happen. I love you. I love what you say. I get uncomfortable when you speak ill of Jesus Christ. I never spoke ill of Jesus Christ. I never spoke ill of Jesus. Have I spoken ill about Jesus? I quote, liquor is one. I didn't understand what you say. Man of God, how much have you donated to Nigerian people? I would have loved that you left your question there. I have donated a whole lot of money, not just to Nigeria. I've donated money here in South Africa, Nigeria, Zimbabwe. I live for the people. When you come to my church, when you come to people that are close to me, they will tell you that Seer love the people. I love the people. I love the people very, very much. I love the people. What are you going to say if PF will not win? It's my do as I say power, spiritual power that put them there. I have removed it. And since I've removed it, I don't want to review something. Please don't provoke me to talk. Wait. Let next year come. You will see. Seer Chilufa style insulted you. You didn't see the video. I didn't see the video. I've never seen him insult me before. He has respect for me. I don't know if the insult was today. Seer, you are bitter against us. No, I'm not. I love Zambia. If I don't love Zambia, I will not be spending my time to come and defend the people of Zambia. You yourself know that things are bad in Zambia. Things are bad. When I say things are bad, things are bad. Very soon you will see it for yourself. And the government will say, no, because of Corona, our country collapsed. Your country is not the only country that is having Corona. Here today, as we are talking, the president has released how many billions? Citizens are receiving money. In every country, including the West country, Nigeria, citizens are receiving money. But in Zambia, who has received money? They are not receiving anything. Instead, they are being beaten for not having mask. Is it everybody that have money to buy mask? Why not buy it and distribute to the people? Seer, where are you located in Limpopo? I'm in Polokwane. When you come to Limpopo and ask, where is Seer, they will bring you. I don't hide myself. I'm open. You can even see me on the street because I'm a Jagaban. I fear nothing. If you say your head is too big, we'll remove it and throw it on the ground. It will happen in your eye like this. People, what are you talking about? That is, forget it, man. What is Godfather saying about Prime TV? Even you people of Zambia, what are you saying about Prime TV? What are you saying about Prime TV? That is the only voice that opposition is using to speak. And your government close it and you are quiet. Heaven help them that help themselves. I'm quiet because I also want you. I also want you to also do something. Seer and Bowman Lusambo was saying Seer is a self-confessed Satanist. That's the useless thing about religion. Just because you are having supernatural power. I ask this question again. What makes somebody a Satanist? I never say I'm a Satanist because I've never seen Satan before. If you call me a Satanist, you must show me how Satan look like, because I've never seen him before. People say, Seer is a Satanist because I'm speaking for the people that don't have voice. Their opposition is quiet. Their opposition cannot speak. I am speaking for them. They are crying. Nobody's hearing their cry. I am speaking for them. And people say, Seer is a Satanist. What do you mean by Satanist? I've never seen Satan before. I believe in supernatural power because our forefathers had power before Christianity came here, before Muslim came here. How were they healing their sicknesses and diseases before Christianity came here? How were they surviving before Christianity came here? I mean, our forefathers. Why were they living 100 years? Some of them were even living 150 years. Some of them were even living many, many years. Us that have Jesus, we die at the age of 50. We die at the age of 60. We die at the age of 70. When we die at the age of 90, it's a celebration, but we'll have Jesus. I'm not saying Jesus is not good. Jesus is good. I love Jesus. But if you look at me as a Satanist because I'm talking about supernatural power, you are a disgrace to our ancestors. Because they were here even before they brought Jesus to us. When did the Christianity come to Africa? When did the Christianity come to Africa? Ask yourself this question. You are a disgrace to our forefathers. Those people that were killed because of Christianity, you are a disgrace to them. Do you even know how Christianity was forced to our forefathers? Many of them were beaten. Many of them were killed. Many of them were insulted. Many of them were brutalized just to receive Christianity. And today, because I'm saying that I believe in supernatural power, I work with supernatural power, you come and tell me that Seer, you're a Satanist. You are a disgrace to our forefathers. The father that gave birth to your father, you are an insult to him. If you deny him today because of religion, then you are mad. That is why things are bad in Africa. When a white man dies at the age of 70, they bury him, he will go and rest in peace. But when a grown-up person dies in Africa, our mamas and papas that grow old, when they die in Africa, we start sending Holy Ghost fire to them. We start calling them ancestral spirit. We start calling them evil spirit. We start sending Holy Ghost fire to them. They can't rest in peace because of religion. But when a white man dies, he rests in peace. No one is sending Holy Ghost fire to their grandparents that died. But in Africa today, prophet will tell you your problem is coming from your grandfather, a person that's supposed to be resting in peace, that deserve respect. Our ancestors are in the grave crying because we are sending Holy Ghost fire to them because of religion. You are an idiot for that. God is good. Jesus is good. Supernatural power is good. Don't abandon your culture. Questions? Come and form a political party, we'll vote for you. This one is just a traditional healer, of course. A traditional healer that has power is better than a prophet. You think I will refuse? I never refuse anything. Let me tell you something you don't know. The people I used to work with, one day they recorded me. They recorded me where I was talking about beer and and the beer issue. One also recorded me where I was smoking. And they said they wrote me a message. They said, Seer, we need money. If you don't send us money, we are going to expose you. I said, you expose me for what? Because I drink. I was drinking. You caught me drinking. And you caught me smoking. Yes. You have the picture. Say, send it to me. Send it to me. I posted it myself so that everyone can see. I am a prophet that has power. A prophet that wants to change the life of Africa. Anything you call me a smoker is good. A drunkard, a person that drink is good. A person that sells drug, oh glory. What anything you want to call me, I don't care. When I say I don't care, I don't care. Anything that you want to call me, I don't care. Anything you want to talk about, anything you want to post about, if you don't have it, give me, I post it. People come to me because of power, because there is no one in Africa, apart from people in our club there in Godfather, that has power more than Seer one. If that person has power, let that person come to stadium. Let us go and challenge power. Let us make rain and send rain. Let us do things. People come to me for power. So anything you want to talk. Anything you want to call me, you call. Anything you have, you want to say, because you see that I'm saying the truth, you want to say, I was exposed here. If you have sent me, let me expose myself. Because I don't even care. When you know what care is, care. Send me your question. Let us see your question. Say something about Bishop Imakando and Bushri asking for offering. I don't say something for individuals. I am too big to talk about individuals. Who is that that I'm supposed? I don't talk about one individual. I'm talking for Africa. I'm talking for countries. I'm saying religion must come out of our head and develop a relationship with Jesus Christ and develop a relationship with God. Straight. My son is 9 years old. He loves you so much because you speak the truth. Wow, Gertrude, send me your account number on my WhatsApp, +278 993 5144. Let me bless that 9 years old child. Talk about your fellow Nigerians who are being arrested in China. If you do something bad in a country, they will arrest you. So what do you want me to do? Don't come here to paint China black. China is better than America. When are you in Avonde? I remember when I used to be there in Avonde. I was even laughing. Bowman Lusambo say he is waiting for me at the airport to beat me. I went with Commander One to go and buy goat meat, because when I was in Zambia, I used to love goat meat so much. And I met these people. I was driving a very small car because I didn't want people to know that it was Seer one. I was driving a very small car. And then when I parked my car, I saw they parked their... I'm praying our phone don't crash, because it's showing me a sign now that it wants to crash. When I went to park my car, I saw these 6 guys. These guys. I saw these 6 guys. These 6 guys wanted to fight me. When I came out from the car and started fight, 6 of them, they ran. I wanted to beat them hands down with my hand. Good guys in Zambia, in Salama Park. I used to stay there. Everybody know me. Everybody know me there. So, Bowman Lusambo say he want to whip Seer one. I want him to come to Limpopo. Our network is already crashing. I just want to say that I love you. I love you. I love Zambia. I love everyone. I love all the Jagabans. I'm here for you. I'm here to protect you. I'm here to speak for you. My phone number is there on the page. Those of you are sending me messages and I don't respond. Please continue sending your messages. Anytime it gets your turn, I will reply to you. May you be blessed. And make sure that you like this page, because we are coming to fight out that useless government there. And anytime I'm live, you are going to get the update. Take care of yourself and follow me on YouTube, Prophecy1CFM. Subscribe if you love the truth. I love you all. Take care of yourself. Morph K said, the way I love this person, I love you more. Take care of yourself. Good night.